Graduates, Empyrean, MTD. Oh, this is a fun one. You know, Shaggy's like cut down to chat. It's like, no, we're not going to get that. This is going to be an all chat game.
Sad man, he might be getting the cut experience here, John. Try to charge away will not work out. Sadly, it's cancelled off and Sad man's gone. Welcome to the cut, they say. Your first lesson.
Welcome to the cut. You are dropping a little bit low on audio top, but
Empyrean. He gets bashed. He's okay. He'll Chris dive out. Very close call there for Empyrean. Sad man just getting bashes left, right, and center. So this can be such a devastating combination. The off lane of the top lane is now bottom. They've lost Scourge McDuck on the arc. Giant's going to be chased by B-God. He's still okay, though. He'll eventually die, but Lil Nick might find a trade, but no. He's out of mana. No mana for the Soul Assumption, so B-God will be...
CS on MTD. This is not a lane you expect the Pango to do that roughly in, but MTD knows how to play that mid shaker.
And here comes the Caster's Curse. MTD? No,
what
he's...
curse?
well, let's see, John. Sad man? No, he's not going to go in.
Oh, Mikey.
Lil Nick, in the meantime, bottom lane, he's killed Scourge again. Empyrean shows up this time to help out. More importantly, the Alchemist dying a second time. Not a very good feeling here for Scourge.
Yeah, that is not what you want to see here for the cut. Al can recover quite nicely. They're still committing onto MTD.
They are still trying. The heals come out. No, oh, he's not gonna die. Oh, Empyrean makes it in time. The level 1 Sunray proving to just be enough.
Oh my god. That is so discouraging for the cut right now.
Lil Nick?
That is so discouraging.
Lil Nick, surely Lil Nick dies. Surely he dies. Yeah, he does. Okay. B-God. Should be alright. I mean, Giant maybe gets him the cogs. He does. B-God, does he actually go down here? It seems like he may just. The stun coming in is going to be enough, though, that Giant does go down to boot. So you get a bit of a trade going. Not too bad for either side. Definitely in favor of the cut, who desperately need the kills right now. The Naga Illusions. So they know where he is. He does have help around him, though, and it seems like the side of American Goons just going to try and secure this bottom tier 1 tower for now. As Boris, he's in pretty big trouble. Needs a way out. Problem is the charge is incoming, so they've got constant vision, and Boris is just down. Here comes the Echo, though. MTD finding 2 targets. He should at least have Sadman, but can they get Aeon? That's the bigger target. Aeon's going to go for a run. They've got the vision with the rocket flare, though, and eventually it seems like he...
With the Ags build up, with the Shard build up, he is looking for the Assassin build-up on the Visage. So he's going to be able to look for some of the softer backline. If you can get chain control into B-God, it's not going to be too much trouble killing off that Weaver.
Giant. Giant currently in the middle of nowhere. Feeling a little bit charitable. Does give some gold over to Scourge McDuck. Fair enough. Scourge will be very happy with that. Yeah. Not sure what Giant's idea was in that position, but maybe just scouting out for his team. Just trying to suss out where everyone is.
I've been seeing a lot of copy passes. Although Aeon?
Well, he's taking a lot of damage. Aeon, he's just dead. Sadman trying to help out. May just die with him, it seems. Sadman, he'll go for a run, but they've got the stuns out and he's down. Another double coming out for American Goons. The cut. I mean, they're trying to fight back, but it's plain. MTD trying to back off. Chases on from RA. Oh, the vacuum doesn't connect. Oh, they're trying everything, but it's no good. Sadman's gone a bit far. Sadman may just be dead. And it looks like eventually he will be. They got him. You were saying something about copy passes, John. What's going on?
Yeah, so, okay, before that, Giant still dueling B-God. They fought over his Wisdom Rings. They're still going.
Okay, B-God. He's going to lose this one.
All right, so I can give some context. I was checking chat for a bit. There are a lot of people saying stuff about Giant. He's the most gigantic player in NA. He's a giant genius, stuff like that. He's dying. He's feeding to as a giant play because he's boosting morale as the slams out.
MTD gets him, and you know what? Giant was right behind him, John. He's boosting morale, like they said. We're just here for the lols. Bottom lane. Boris, I'm not sure what the game plan is here, sir. I mean, he's got rotations coming in, but there are a lot more rotations coming in from the cut right now. They're trying to jump the Alchemist, but Boris is the one dropping low. He'll back his way out. The egg, it's been used up. Nobody taking it down. Does it get taken? Oh, it does. They had just enough. It was like half a second away from exploding. It took a little bit too long, like the song setup that they had going. Gives them a bit too much time for the cut to react. Rocket Player's actually going to give Vision of B-God and Scourge, I think. In fact, no, never mind, it does not. Giant, he's found Sad Man. Hookshot's going to actually land on the Familiars. Arde's going to be there with the vacuum, but in comes Boris from the south. Moving in on to the Spirit Breaker with the Enchant Toad and MTD just deletes him. Sadman is brought back though. He'll try to charge into the team fight. Oh, they still want to chase. He's got help incoming though. 4 staff away from Giant. Enchant Totem again. He is fine. He has broken the gap. They are still chasing the man down, but MTD, he's in the base now. How far have they gone? Empyrean, he's going to drop the egg, go for the fighting. Comes Boris as well. And they have at least got Aeon. Aeon is gone. Arde trying to get out on the Darkseer. Meanwhile, to the side, Sandman's in trouble. So they have got the Darkseer nullified up with the Ensnare to lock him down. Arde will surely just go. They continue to just control him through the surge. Nullify again. And eventually Arde will drop. That was such a deep dive. Such a desperation play. That just does. Totem does connect MTD. Should have the control necessary to take him out along with the Familiars of Little Nick, but no, the time lapse is out. MTD now caught. Hookshot from Giant though, gonna save MTD, who's gonna make a run out of there, and he's fine. He's gonna go for the TP back to the fountain. MTD's made it. Problem is, Roshan is so darn low. They can't really leave the area at the moment. They've lost one. There goes Giant. Little Nick's in trouble. Little Nick, he'll go into the stone form himself. They'll even drop the song, and oh, look at this.
They've got the egg.
Oh, they've got the egg. All lined up as 3. Can they time it well? It seems like perhaps they can. They'll stun 3 heroes up. Arde's the target. They want the Darkseer gone. And the Darkseer suffering. Oh. He'll go for the vacuum though. MTD. In comes MTD with the Echo Slam. Landing on 2. They've got Aeon. Aeon will swash away. Still chasing Empyrean. They'll finally take down the Phoenix. In fact, Lil Nick's gone to boot. But Aeon has dropped as MTD. MTD's gone. They found 4 for 1. A great fight for the cut.
They make it work. They just the goons aren't in complete danger yet.
Well, Scourge. Scourge. Well, hold on a minute. B-God's rushing in. Scourge, can he survive this? Like, he has the Aegis up. Problem is, he's just stunned himself. Charge to come out from Sadman. They've actually got Empyrean. Scourge is still alive. Scourge may finally go down. He will lose the Aegis. But they've lost Giant. Both supports dropping now as they do at least get B-God. Song out. That'll catch the Alchemist and the Darkseer, but it seems like they're just going to leave the area. Get away from Sadman. He is fine. McDuck, he's going to make the jump in, but now the egg is there. Hookshot is going to land on nothing from Giant. Landing on nothing. Song out to lock all of them down. Aeon. The Rolling Thunder, it's going to be completely wasted as now the Echo Slam comes in from MTD, locking a couple down, completely surrounding Scourge McDuck, and they've lost the Alchemist by the looks of it. Scourge is gone. Arde caught to boot mid-surge. Still running, but MTD is on the chase, and he's found him. They've got buybacks available. Not so much on Arde, though. Sadman, he just committed his own buyback, but he might be dying back immediately.
Oh, boy.
That's a big deal. That should be at least 2 lanes of barracks, maybe even just megas. Let's see the defense to come. This is game 1. Like, you lose game 1, you're not out of the tournament by any stretch, but you are going to have that 1 game disadvantage going into game 2, and that never feels nice. And you and I, we've casted a lot of 2-0s recently, so it's probably not the best as the Echo Slam. MTD.
Oh, the crit!
He's taken down Aeon, and he crits him down. There is buyback though. He will commit immediately. Sadman, he's charged in. He's trying to force the fight. They'll drop the vacuum. They'll drop the wall, but they're losing Giant. The Clockwork's gone. Giant is down. Boris, he's going to pop the song eventually and try to get his way out of this because Scourge is just chasing him up on the Alchemist. Eventually, they will get put to sleep as now the turnaround might be there because the BKB's worn off. And they've controlled trolled up the Alchemist. Scourge McDuck. He is still running. He will barely make it for now. But can they keep the fight going? Sadman getting crit again by MTD. He's a huge issue, this Earthshaker. He's just critting everyone. Arde surviving for now. But for how long? Run, Arde. Get out of there. Meanwhile, Giant, he's brought back. He's back into the fight. More buybacks to come. Scourge still trying, goes back on a Boris. Boris is just fine though. We'll just walk away. Tier 4 tower time. It's a 4v5. They've still got the Aegis up. It's very hard to see them losing this one, but they're going to try again. Scourge McDuck jumping in onto MTD. MTD, he's got that secondary life. He won't mind dying the first time, but will he even die once? Look at the damage. Scourge is gone. GG is called. Sadman has seen enough. And what a game one coming out from the American Goons. They made it look kind of easy.
That they did. There's a little bit of back and forth, you know.
It's the much easier target, the much more important target. Problem is, you've got to dive the tier 1 for this. They've got the creep wave. Empyrean already out with the stomp. Will catch one in the Witch Doctor, but they don't know B-God's coming. Now they will. Boris getting the surprise of his lifetime. Dived right underneath the tier 1 tower. Maybe gets a kill before he goes down, and he does. Empyrean secures first blood. They do at least get first blood before they lose their drow. Zade still running. Earth Spike's going to be there though. And Ade will go down. Empyrean able to pick up the double kill. And that is definitely not worth the trouble, I'll tell you. Giving first blood and a double over to the Elder Titan.
In general, and that is the right move, right? Like we talked about it, declump bot, head mid, find this easier pick off, and slow down MTD, because I'm still not sure what build he goes for the troll, as they are jumping Empyrean.
Ooh, Empyrean bottom lane. Tries for the stomp, the cast will cancel. Empyrean is going to die. Nice pick off there from the cut. Sadly, Boris can do nothing because he's just a Drow Ranger at level 3. In fact, Boris, he can do something, and that's kind of dying right now if he's not too careful. Sadman will see him. Boris playing with fire, not realizing the bounty is around the corner. And hell, they didn't even need the bounty. They'll use him, though. Ade will take another kill for himself on the Razor, and Boris maybe just getting a little bit too excited. Speaking of excited, Giant. Earth Spike will be out to stop the Witch Doctor chase, but B-God is also chasing. Does land the stun, has the Orb of Venom to slow him down, and with the Maledict, it's going to be more than enough for Giant to go down. B-God so far having some great impact on the bounty.
I'm liking this combination.
MTD?
Witch Doctor plus Bounty Hunter.
Here we go again.
He's not doing too shabby either on his mid. Still ahead of Aeon, despite that death. There are some tools here for the Goons, despite losing out in this Drow lane.
B-God again sneaking up from the backside. There's still no detection hanging around there. However, they have already found Sadman on the Witch Doctor, so Sadman will go down. B-God still hunting Boris. Aeon actually moving in as well. The Remnant does find him as Giant now is being chased. Aeon, Ade, he'll get the kill. The Lion down as Empyrean trying to go for the stomp out, does land on an MTD, shows up with a double damage rune. The Troll Warlord making rotations. As Lil Nick finds a double. A 2-for-2 trade by the looks of it. The only issue being for American Goons is they'll leave the area for now. Aeon, however, not done. He wants to chase a bit more, but will not be able to keep up. They'll head south by the tier 1 tower. B-God's going to hang around the area, but this time around they have placed a sentry preemptively for this rotation. Problem is Giant's already been found out and is going to die. Nice pick up here for Aeon. Keep in mind, now you've got the track up, so the gold does increase a hell of a lot. As well as all the vision you're going to get here for Aeon. Jump in onto Empyrean. That'll be another track kill to come here for the Ember. Suddenly, he's just got 900 gold in the bank account. Top lane. Well, looks like they were...
Smoke out from the cut off the back of that movement. MTD still staying top.
Yeah, go for a bit of a run, but B-God is going to be able to get the track off very, very soon. In fact, chains are out from Aeon to set up perfectly, though MTD still trying to get out. Cask will be thrown, Maledict out. He'll go for the battle trance, at least finding one perhaps in the Witch Doctor, but eventually he should just die. And he will. Still a very favorable trade for the cut. Aeon now being chased by Empyrean, but they could not land the stomp. So another nice pickup from the cut.
Yeah, just punishing. This lineup from Goons just so greedy.
Bottom. Boris, he's just getting dived by the tier 2 tower. Giant will rotate just in the nick of time, though, has the finger up as well. And Ade, he will get punished for trying to go for the dive in. Giant with a fantastic rotation.
That's what they need. Giant again with a Giant play, saving Boris in the nick of time. But they need so much more space. Like, there's just no pressure being relieved here for Boris, no pressure being relieved for MTD. And we are getting a farming. Oh.
A cheeky little Earth Spike lands onto B-God. Giant, though, will die for their trouble. So Aeon, Aeon and the Ember's really starting to pop off. He's doing all this without that much net worth either. Like, he is not
under the tier 3 a bit.
Oh, B-God's just doing so much damage. Like, just the phase boots alone with the urn, it's just so much damage you can deal. Though B-God may have gone a bit far, though he does juke out the stomp, and now Empyrean might be in trouble again because B-God is just not done. But he will die. B-God's going a bit too far. Thing is, Boris is being chased in the meantime. They found the Drow Ranger. She'll go for the silence, she'll go for the man fight, but they've got the kill. It's one of the things, like B-God, he sacrifices himself to allow these plays to happen. There's a Death Ward out on Lil Nick. Lil Nick not blocking any of that damage off, but it won't matter because Sadman is still going to drop his MTD now, moving in onto the Ember Spirit. Looks like they've got Aeon. A perfect setup from Empyrean. Another double kill as well. A really just back and forth kind of game here between these two immediately. Very, very clever.
Yeah. And just no room. Not even the tier 2 tower is safe for the Drow with the numbers that the Cut are bringing in. And you're playing on the opposite side of the map. Can you really threaten to Scourge McDuck though? Does have the Manta up, but doesn't feel like it's enough.
He's a big kill. He's a big kill with the finger. The finger does prove to be enough in the end. Sadman though, a huge cast now into the Death Ward onto MTD, who does have Battle Trance. He's gonna pop it, trying to go after Aeon. He'll turn onto Ade. The disarm though, making it very hard to survive or get any damage off, so MTD just melts. This Heaven's Halberd from Ade is going to be a real problem for MTD. They'll go back on a B-God. B-God dying to Empyrean, but now Lil Nick in trouble on the Timber. Cannot chain away. He'll chain point blank. Giant in the meantime getting tipped as he's trying to juke out of the tree line. Sadman just telling him, mate, just you've got no chance.
Yeah, he's tracked off. He's just trying to buy some space. Cut off that chase. Certainly isn't. Again, you're going to need a lot of time on the Goons, but that's also time you're bleeding out to the Naga. Don't manage to connect the stun onto Sadman here. It's the top engage, probably not going to happen. They have to watch Boris to save this Drow.
Oh, I mean, maybe they have to watch Sadman. Sadman just kind of walking in like a Giga Chad does get punished for it. Sadman just does not care, apparently, is Ade. Oh, he's okay for now, but the Earthsplit is going to fly out, landing onto the Razor. They do at least kill off Giant. The thing is, you have this mid-troll Warlord, so there's no follow-up. Or maybe there is. Maybe with Lil Nick around, maybe they can jump back in. Ade gets targeted. Ade's gone. Boris threw a vessel out, trying their best to at least secure the Drow Ranger. Boris eventually going to die to Aeon. Now Aeon needs to get out. He only has one remnant left. That'll be the last one. The chase can continue from Lil Nick. As long as they can hold him down a little bit longer. Aeon may have just sacked himself with the Drow kill. And it seems like he has officially, though. Here comes Sadman. Sadman with the cast. Unable to save, but he does at least get the Melodic off onto MTD, who's probably just dead. He can't heal up. He's got no battle trance. He doesn't have the mana.
No mana.
How sad.
Creeps don't kill him. Dies to Mal.
Don't forget, so if you had a +1, you might actually have a chance to taking down Lil Nick. But mind you, he does have a Lotus Orb as well, but you kind of get my point, John. If you had a couple more bodies, maybe you could secure his mid lane. MTD, speaking of bodies, MTD might just be dead. Does at least have to pop his ulti, but never does do so. He just tries to outrun the Razor, and it doesn't work. Giant, also slowed up by the Plasma Field, is certainly going to go down. And there's just nothing they can do about it. In fact, there's even more. B-God setting up for Empyrean and Lil Nick. Tracks are out. They've got the vision through the BKBs and stuff like that.
That kills the hero, man. That hero is so dead.
I think that's what's going to happen.
That's every... I'm going to be very sad.
I know you will, John. Aeon. He's okay. Instead, they're going to go after Ade with the Battle Trance. MTD, he might have the damage this time, and he will. He should drop due to this, though. And he's still trying, but does go down. At least finding the Razor before he does go. But in comes Aeon onto the line. He wants Giant down, but he's kind of surrounded. Aeon, he'll lose the Aegis at the very least. Try to abuse the secondary life as Scourge McDuck's going to move in to boot on the Naga. They'll try to go after the Timbersaw, and well, sadly, nobody can help Lil Nick out. Empyrean is trying with the stomp, but it is not going to work in their favor. Another successful team fight for the cut. Only really losing one
game. They've got to find their angles. They need to enable these two really greedy cores to just get online here. Like, if you hit this Mjolnir timing for MTD, the game becomes a lot more playable, but that's a lot of gold you still need in that hero.
Boris is okay for now. Lil Nick moving forward. They've actually caught Aeon, and they've actually got the damage. The finger out. Aeon's gone. Here comes a song from Scourge, but they have to run. They've left B-God behind, though. B-God will drop. Boris will take the kill. And I'll tell you what, I mean, these finger charges doesn't stack up, John. That's fair, and you can see the highlight on the banner drain, right? Like, it's just, you know, three of your illusions is getting removed immediately as the Naga kind of just makes it a pretty pointless kind of hero. As Lil Nick actually going to be able to escape as they made the jump in with MTD. And Snare's coming out. They've caught Aeon. Aeon, he can't escape. Aeon just getting constantly rooted up by MTD. And now the Naga should try to run. MTD, he'll just keep going. But he's been locked down for a little bit. Sadman cannot make it, I don't think, as Giant is there with the Earth Spike. No mana for the finger.
Oh, Giant.
He doesn't have the mana for the finger, Jonathan.
And it happens.
The goons for not making any early jumps. You know, not revealing that there's vision.
Playing it
waiting for the right moment.
And this is such a long wait.
Oh, jump in.
Oh,
they want Ade, but the cask, Sadman from the back, make it so hard, but Ade's still been caught. MTD trying to get the job done himself, but he doesn't have the damage. The link, it takes all the damage away. They've got to get out of there. Lil Nick in danger as well. He'll chain towards the west, or rather eastern side. Meanwhile, Aeon does die. Boris cleaning up Sadman and the Ember. Lil Nick taking everyone's attention away. He will die for the greater cause. But it ends up being a 2-for-2. I think you're still saying the favor of a...
And fight into that. They cannot afford to give another Roach out to Aeon.
Scourge.
That Ember twice is tough.
Scourge, he's getting very aggressive here, trying to go after MTD, but Boris is going to sneak up from the backside. Oh, what a stomp. Empyrean, what a setup.
Oh,
there goes
God.
Ade. B-God's trying to help out, but what do? They're still trying after MTD. They just can't do it, though. The mana drain, it just removes all the illusions. They've lost Ade, though he does have buyback at least. Scourge trying to move back in. MTD, he's got the battle trance off, going after Sadman, but the cast is doing so much work. MTD forced to go after the Naga, but he is dead. No buyback available. Going after Empyrean, they'll find another. Huge kills coming out from the cut. 3 down. And Roshan, it is available. But they've got to head to the other. I say the song committed.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's a Death Horde. Or Voodoo Switcheroo, rather. Is wasted. However, they've got the jump in on Boris. Who are they going to try for? It looks like they want Giant on the line first. Get rid of that damn pesky support. Giant still surviving. Will finally go down, but has buyback available. Meanwhile, MTD forced the man up. Does get the battle trance. Ade, or rather Aeon is gone, and now the Naga. Oh, they've got the Naga.
Oh my God.
Scourge McDuck is down. B-God, do not get... Oh, it's snapped away from him. He needs some time to reset. Ade, though. Ade, already lower than half HP. Will have to retreat, but he's used his BKB up. This is the fight, I think, for Goons to take. In goes the Voodoo Switcheroo from Sadman. Right in the middle with the BKB. Meanwhile, Lil Nick still tanking through it. Sadman about to drop, and now the Earth Splitter. It lands on all 4 heroes. Oh, boy, the cut are falling apart as Aeon doesn't know which way he's going. Oh, no.
No.
That's 4 down for the cut.
Oh,
and I think officially American Goons are the stronger team now. Ag's now fully completed on Lil Nick. He's just bringing it out on the courier. And suddenly the cut, they're in a very precarious situation. 1 racks away from basically being out of the qualifiers, and B-God's already been caught. B-God trying to run with the BKB, but the chase is still ongoing. Sadman has to give his life up. Sadman's gone. He does have buyback at least as Lil Nick. He will get left behind for now, but this could be very dangerous as the Earth Spike is going to come in from Giant. Getting rid of the illusions again. They want the Lion down. They can't deal with him though. Giant's out of there. Now the Earth Spit are connecting on 3 again. The Naga Siren. Scourge McDuck in huge trouble. He'll get the song off though. Meanwhile, Aeon, he takes down the... Rather, he gets taken down. Sadman. Sadman's gone a boot. This is not a meme. Giant is actually such a big problem. Last chance at TI-12. Boris, MTD, Lil Nick, they're all still there looking for the jugular. Looking for the final nail on the coffin. The cut, trying to chip away, but they're doing literally no damage anymore. Onto the secondary tier 4 tower they go. The Ancient will be exposed in just a moment as Boris will wave them goodbye. Oh, the Ancient is going. Where are they going? They're looping around. They're trying to go after Empyrean, but everyone else is just ignoring them. Going after the Ancient. Empyrean, he might drop. That's 1 down. But the Ancient, look how low it is. Boris, he'll just focus it down. The game's over. What a comeback coming out from American Goons. Woo. They have done it. The good luck's come out from the cut. And I mean, for the cut, John, that's got to be...